This is a completely new way of doing literature reviews that starts from concepts, not papers. So instead of reading papers one by one and spending weeks to understand the relevant concepts, I'm using this AI skill to extract every concept and start with a fully connected information vault that looks like this. Each of these dots here represents a concept that is defined by central claims made by the papers that I provided. And it links to all the other claims and concepts in this network, which allows me to very quickly jump between the concepts and understand their relation. And all of that builds first on papers. So the way it works is that the AI will take the PDF, read all of that in depth, and then extract the main contributions and the key concepts. These key concepts then go into the single notes for each individual concept as so-called atomic sentences, which build up the meat of this note. And then together it forms this knowledge network where every concept is connected and where you can just dive into and understand how this concept connects to that concept and how this is mentioned in the papers that are used. And that is an amazing way to learn anything new, because you don't really start with this compacted PDF representation of knowledge, but you start with a semantic mind map of knowledge. You just have to download the EA Obsidian World Builder skill. The link is in the description. Upload a few PDFs and just mention the skill and let it run. In the first phase, it will create a list of concepts which you have to analyze and filter using your best judgment. So for instance, things like effect sizes or meta-analysis might not be relevant because it's just a methodical concept. So throw it out, tell it what it should do and which concepts should be merged, just to create a little bit more of clarity in the end result. And then after a while, you will get the zip file. And if you open that zip file with a software called Obsidian, this is what you will get, this wonderful network of knowledge interconnected and everything tracing back to the source papers with their abstracts, with their PDFs attached to it, ready for you to dive in to this literature review and understand. And if you want to go even a step further, download the Gemini Scribe plugin and let it analyze the vault. Then you can ask things like, how does this concept relate to that concept, and get a really detailed answer, again, with the information provided in this, with the papers provided in this vault, and with links to the relevant concepts that have already been defined. In my opinion, this is the fastest way to learn anything because it works conceptually rather than through reading and writing and highlighting. It does not replace the traditional literature review, but it allows you to dive into any concepts in record time. If you want to try this out, follow the link in the description. It will give you access to the skill, a tutorial on how to install it, and you can get started with this right away. Thank you for watching.